Okay, no problem.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, we're back on the record. Pat, we are back on the record.
Yes, sir.
Back on the record on cause 696-076, State of Texas versus Christopher Gary with Ms. Silver. Ms. Silver, after your discussion with Ms. Gary, do you agree with the state that the plea bargain is not a deferred adjudication? It is a finding of guilty with a plea of no contest.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So defense, you agree that the representation of the state on the plea bargain is accurate and there will be a finding of guilt in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Gary, in cause 696-076, the court accepts your plea of no contest to the charge of evading arrest or detention. I find you guilty. I assess 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 18 months, a $1,000 fine plus court costs, APSE course, cognitive thinking course, firearm safety course. Weapon will be forfeited to the state for destruction or whatever use they want to make of it. Taking into consideration cause 692-034 and 692-035, which are granted and they shall be dismissed. State, what did I miss?
Nothing, Judge. You got it perfect.
And defense, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. We ask for some consideration on the fine if possible.
This is a plea bargain, and unless the state gives me specific authorization to do any changes, I'm bound by the plea bargain if I agree with the plea bargain. But it looks like a pretty reasonable deal from the defense side to me. If you've got 2 serious cases dismissed in consideration and he's on probation for this one and nobody's going to jail, that sounds pretty reasonable.
State will
Yes,
sit silent on the fine, Judge.
You're going silent? Mr. Gary, have any prior offenses?
No, so I have one prior misdemeanor theft, and I do have a couple of arrests, but I was acquitted and found not guilty of those.
All right. Good lawyering.
Judge,
Yeah.
may I chime in?
Yeah.
Mr. Gary, are you residing here in San Antonio?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The probation department will be reaching out to you next week, and you will have to go through a Zoom orientation and sign all of your paperwork. It is your responsibility to make sure that you attend that orientation and sign the paperwork, or the judge will issue a new warrant for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you haven't heard from the probation department by next Wednesday, you need to call that phone number that just popped up on your screen. It's 210-335-7446.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Again, it's your responsibility. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
Okay, Ms. Silver, pursuant to your request, with the state's authorization, I'm going to probate $250 of Mr. Gary's $1,000 fine. That okay with the state?
That is okay with the state, Judge.
Okay with the defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. That'll get you a few extra margaritas, Mr. Gary. Not that you're allowed to drink them on probation now.
I don't drink, sir, but
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Judge.
All right. Anything further from the state or the defense on Mr. Gary?
Nothing for the